Hello and good evening, co-workers. How are you all doing today? How has your day been going? How is it still going? Hi, Yudo girl. Welcome. It's good to see you. For me personally, it was a pretty long work day today, I have to say. It's like it has... I get ups and downs for work, but today was a particularly busy one. So... looking forward to unwinding with some Twisted Wonderland Book 3 of this Nightmare Before Christmas event, which seems to be kind of just getting released in a flash. So we just covered Book 2 on Tuesday, and now we're on Book 3, and there's still 2 more books after this, so we're not done with Halloween just yet. Hi, Savon! I just got out of class. Oh, nice! Are you on your way home, or do you have like online classes? Because when I was doing my last program, I ended up doing all my classes online because it was like around basically when COVID hit. So I was like on campus for literally like 2 months before everyone got booted to go back home and do their classes online. It was hectic, but I think like it was actually pretty good for me as a computer, like, because I was doing computer programming, so doing online classes, to me, it didn't affect me much. It was actually better for me to do online, but I know some other types of programs out there are like more at a disadvantage because, you know, some of the jobs that you're thinking of doing are need you to be in person. But yeah, I basically got off work and had dinner, and it was a long day of just doing a bunch of requests in any case from all sorts of people that for some reason everyone decided to ping me today and just like message me on different things. On my way home, waiting for the bus on campus. I prefer in-person lessons for portfolio work. Yeah, I can imagine, especially for like art or, you know, kind of any projects that require you to work like with like on hands-on, I guess, would make sense to be much more useful in person. In case. Okay. I'm trying to think now. I gotta collect my stamps again. I don't even remember if I finished collecting my stamp card from yesterday, to be honest. I kind of did everything, and I don't even remember if I actually collected the award for completing all those tasks. So I gotta remember to do that. Oh, and then the banner too. So we also have the new banner here with Jamil and Jade. So I'll definitely be tossing a couple of gems into that banner, maybe at the end of the stream, to see if I can just, you know, pick up. I just want SR Jade, but who knows? Maybe Jamil will also come home on the way. I think here. I don't know, for those in the chat, I want to ask, coffee or tea? Are you guys more partial to coffee or more partial to tea? Because I was actually thinking the other day how, like, I usually drink a bunch of Nespresso coffee or like the instant coffee, but I'm starting to get tired of some of the taste. So I wonder if there's some other coffees I should probably try. I drink Starbucks. I am a pumpkin spice latte drinker. I only drink it in October. Like, I don't drink it early in October, and I usually don't drink it after. It's more like October. It is Halloween season. It is Thanksgiving season, Canadian anyways. And I drink my pumpkin spice lattes at that time. So I do enjoy them, but it's you know, it's one of those that when you get a coffee or a drink, or even like bubble tea, where it's more like a dessert than a drink, I would say. It's like treating yourself to a sugary treat. I like both equally. Depends on my mood. Oh, and Savon says tea. Okay, we have like a fair balance then. And hi Yui. Wake up early for this. Ooh, it's early on your end. Well, good morning to you then over there. I wanted to know if you are a tea or coffee person, and do you drink it in the morning? I prefer tea because it's more variety. I appreciate chai tea, but that's more coffee. Chai is like spiced. I don't know. It's still very different than coffee. I'm actually, I would say I'm more of a tea drinker because I drink tea on more occasions than I do coffee. Coffee is more like if I want, I would say yeah, for like in the mornings. Coffee keeps me functioning. Yep, that's me. Sometimes I just drink it. Even I drink a lot of black coffee purely because I'm just there for the caffeine. I don't want to add any more sugars, but I do treat myself to lattes and macchiatos. My favorite drinks from Starbucks are macchiatos and the pumpkin spice ones in season. Then, I mean, I'll still drink other chains, but maybe I like just like the sugar ones from Starbucks. But yeah, now but I feel like I've been drinking so much of it now that maybe I just need to change up the taste I'm going for. Just like for Nespresso too, just switching up the different flavor pods they have. Or I just need to start like buying grounded ones or the beans and just grind it myself. Yeah, just do it. For a new taste, you know. Hot take, I think pumpkin spice in drinks is weird. You know what's interesting is that I actually never had a pumpkin spice latte for the longest time until a couple of years ago. Like I went majority of my life never having like whatever pumpkin spice because I don't actually really like chai. Like in terms of tea types, chai is a lot lower on my tier list of teas. But I never actually tried pumpkin spice until like in recent years. I'm like, okay, you know, it's almost like a meme at this point. Everyone talks about pumpkin spice lattes. Maybe I should try one, but I actually ended up liking it. It's got I don't know, maybe it's kind of like with the whole flavors of like cinnamon, a slight spice to it. I think I just got used to the pumpkin flavor. Just like how I don't really think about eating pumpkin pie, like I never really crave it, but if you know, if it's at Thanksgiving or at like a bake sale, whatever, I'm like, sure, I will have a pumpkin pie then. But I don't know, it's better than I think it's still better than some other concoctions sometimes that gets put together. I like it in sweets, like cookies and cupcakes, but it's weird in coffee. Yeah, some flavors just don't really seem to fit well, I would say. That's kind of like my feeling when it comes to like bubble tea. Because when you go to a bubble tea place, I feel like there's so many of them that pop up, and then they always come up with like different combination of flavors that just seem really weird. Because it's not really, because bubble tea is not, sometimes it doesn't even feel like you're drinking tea, you're just having a drink that's like, sure, it has a green or black tea base, but then it's got like boba, you know, like tapioca, it's got jellies in it, it's got like mousse, if there's like cheese mousse, there's toppings, and then when you start adding like pudding and you start putting way too many toppings in there, I don't think it's really a drink anymore. It just becomes like a dessert that you can slurp. Like Jello. So maybe that's just me being a really simple person. I just really like my standard milk tea. I don't even actually like, I go for bubble tea, but I don't even actually eat the bobas. I don't really even go for the tapioca or any of the toppings. I'm like, no. I just like the milk tea as it is, just milk and tea together, maybe a foam here and there, or if I feel like it, or a slush. Oh, you have a point. I like boba drinks though. It's interesting to see kind of the stuff they come up with. Sometimes it is really tasty combinations, but other times you ask them to make something and then it tastes really, really weird. Never really tried pumpkin. It's not that popular in my country. Oh, okay. What? I'm just trying to think because that makes me curious on if pumpkin is just like a North American thing, or you know, if like Europe. I don't think pumpkin is that popular in Asia. I'm not even sure if I remember any sort of pumpkin dish. It's like kabocha. There's kabocha, like the Japanese squash, but I don't really. I'm actually not sure if there's pumpkin is used that much in Asian dishes. So, I have to start thinking about that. Kabocha is tasty though, to cook in a dish. Hey Case, let's get into book 3 now. Yeah, it's not that popular in Asia. Yeah, I never really see it. I know there's a lot of like Western flavors that kind of come in, but I don't think pumpkin popular. Southeast Asia, yeah. Because when I think about like, yeah, Southeast Asia, I'm like, do I even remember ever tasting a pumpkin dish from there? I don't really think so. Even like butternut squash, not really a thing. I just remember like, yeah, basically kabocha. That's the closest thing I could think of. Or other types of gourds. I'm like, have you ever had durian? I'm like, you gotta have, like, you've gotta have had durian or durian where you're from, right? Sometimes my family really loves eating it. I'm like neutral on it. Durian? Yeah. Fresh durian is actually really tasty. But my family really loves it. I'm like okay with it. It's not something I actively seek out, but if it's available, I'm like, sure, I will have some durian or durian desserts. My favorite flavor is pandan though. If I had to choose, I would definitely pick pandan. I really like pandan flavored cakes, especially sponge cakes. Jack. How about the whole town gathering? It's super cute how Zero loves Grim so much. Aww. All the little kisses from Zero. Pandan? Yeah, so pandan is a type of flavor that's extracted from pandan leaves. And it's very, I feel like it's very southeastern flavor. Kind of like ube as well. Ube is like a popular flavor too. But it is kind of, the only way I can describe it is like, it's kind of like vanilla extract where you're getting like vanilla flavor from a plant. Pandan is kind of like that, but it's extracting from a specific type of leaf. And it's tasty, but it's really hard to describe the flavor. It's like nothing, I can't really think of a Western flavor comparison, but it's very vanilla-y, I think is the closest taste I can describe. He is bone tired, haha. Sounds like someone's got a funny bone. He said the whole time frolicking. Aw, but he's so cute. Isn't it darling? Indeed. It is very cute. He's even chosen Koa. Yeah, but I'm okay with Zero chasing me around, because Zero is just so cute. Oh, Leona, you what? Leona kind of has a point. At least Zero doesn't cause trouble. But at the same time, we can't exactly abandon Grim. Ooh, tea. What's inside the tea? What was it made of? A bone? Just flew by? Okay. Leon's so funny because nobody ever listens to him, and he's right like half the time. That's the thing. He will make such backhanded comments and jabs at everyone on every turn, but you also can't fully disagree with him. He's just saying the quiet part out loud and not being very nice. What is happening? Oh. Oh, it's these... Ah, yes. These little scamps. Block, shock, and barrel. I love how tall the hats are. It's just like the mayor's hat. Her hat doesn't quite... Her hat goes off screen because it's so tall. Yeah, these little rascals. These ankle biters. GG, Grim. You should not underestimate these children. Oh, such bullies. They're spinning Grim's tail around. Cacophony. Ah, yes, you know, yes. Truly never a dull moment. Very lively indeed. It's funny how they're like, yes, Halloween Town's finest trick-or-treaters, but they're the only trick-or-treaters that I think we've seen. Just like we have the three fellows as the only musicians in this whole town. Okay, they're gonna set up where we sleep. I'm a little concerned. I feel like they're gonna put bugs in my bedding. Oh, short stuff. Bill's watching. Your eyelash is so bristly. They look like a centipede's leg. Oh man. He just has long, luscious lashes, okay? Pot calling kettle black. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Don't do it, Jamel. Oh no. Oh no. Jamel. Jamel. He just collapsed. Oh no, we're down a member. Oh no. Boring. Oh my god. It's so funny because like children have zero filters. On one hand, they're very honest and it can be endearing. On the other hand, children just know exactly what you are sensitive or like conscious about, and then they will point it out. They will point at you like point blank. They're the type of kids to be like, "Oh, are you worried about your weight?" Some kid will be like, "Hey, fatty," like to you on the street. Like kids have zero filters. He somehow he manages to get Jade where he like the one thing Jade hates is being boring or being bored, and here's this kid like target focusing on the one thing that he does not like. Oh no, oh man, these guys are just falling for these tricks. He's actually so sensitive about this. Actually competitive. He's trying to throw hands of a child. I don't like that squishy noise. Ew. He blew a candy off it right back in his mouth. Unsanitary. Filthy. Ah, disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, redirection. I mean, leave it to Leona. Just delegate, redirect. Make it someone else's problem and you'll never have any problems. Big brain move. I actually forgot about these kids from the movie until now. That's where India's been, just hiding in the corner. I like to think that he's like curled up and trying to make himself small, but because he's so tall and his hair is such a bright blue that he stands out regardless. Barbecues and house parties. India, you are missing out. Barbecues are amazing. Love barbecues. That is like such a summer thing. You're like, when it comes to summer, it's all about the barbecues in the backyard. Or even like, you know, going to a grill, all you can eat barbecue. This guy's missing out. What's with the horns? Whoa! Unsolicited. Jeez, is she touching Amalius's horns without his consent? This is so mind-blowingly rude. I love how he's just like... he's trying to find his inner peace as we speak. Yeah, I mean... anyone would be mad if someone just touched your horns without your consent. We gotta stop him. Please do something about this before he literally disintegrates these children and causes a murder scene. It's like his kids won't listen. Oh my god. I mean, they are literally... yeah, mischievous. Mischievous is putting it lightly. They're a bunch of brats, basically. And no one's got the baby handling skills to actually deal with these kids. Except Lilia, maybe. Maybe Lilia could deal with them, but he's not here. So unfortunately, everyone else has to deal with this, and no one is equipped to handle these children. Oh, Scully!
Scary night.
Oh, his unique magic, his signature spell. He just turned them into pumpkins. Oh wow, he literally just... they just turned into jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. Wait, I didn't realize they could still use magic. Yeah, serves them right. Like, well, now, since you aren't well-rounded children, we shall turn you into lovely round pumpkins instead. The pumpkins. The pumpkins. I like that. This is like your timeout. The timeout zone. Well, at least it can change back. That's a very specific spell, but I guess it would be fitting that his signature spell would be related to Halloween in some way. How's cool do again? Okay, of course it's got a limit. Nice trick of catching someone. I wonder though, if you turn them to a pumpkin, how long you can leave them as a pumpkin. Not to, which is kind of scary, because why would you return someone to a pumpkin? Could you then like, and if they turn into a pumpkin and you stab the pumpkin, or you break into two, would that person die? I would think so, right? But would their innards still be pumpkin though? Like, could you bake someone to a pumpkin pie? Well, Setback, you didn't use it on these kids to solve the problem. Like, okay, Setback, you want a cookie and a head pat for that? It's kind of cute though how everyone's like hyping up his signature spell. They're like, yeah, you know, it's a cool spell, right? It seems to be so useful. The sticks in my craw. I have not even heard this saying before. You're just pulling out some Victorian medieval metaphors. Aw, shucks. This is quite the sticks in my craw. They're being nice. It's nice. It is nice to see them being nice to Scully. I think a crew can use magic, just not on clothes or the world border. Yeah, because I was like, they tried to change the color of the banner with magic, but I guess it would like fade out too fast. I just thought they would use it more, but I guess not. Sure, what were you saying? As if anyone's gonna listen to Setback. It totally. There is zero look of remorse on their face. They will do it again. Yeah, they're lying to their teeth. They don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. Get him. Alright guys, we had to redo the groupings again so that Seba can be with Malleus, and so then he'll, you know, shut up about it. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Sebek's just like... Already Diasomnia are part of the Twist cast. It's so funny because in Twisted Wonderland, I feel like one side of the cast speaks in old Victorian, like Shakespearean English. Like they're just pulling words from a dictionary that no one's used in a couple decades. And then you have the other side of the Twist cast that are essentially using internet slang, like Gator and Idia. It's such a dichotomy. I'm like, oh my god, Sebek, so dramatic. You guys are in the same dorm. You literally hang out and see Malleus every single day. A child with disproportionately large eyeballs? I love how Dr. Finkelstein is just looking at Apple being like, stop staring at me with those big old eyes. Those large round orbs. Very little, okay, Jamil and Idia. Yeah, no chilling when Riddle is literally gonna breathe down your neck. Even though Callum isn't here, he still gotta make a comment about it. Jamil's basically being like, the rest of y'all are useless. Trey, you're the only one we can depend on in this group. You are our only hope. Yay, just hanging out with Scully! And the mayor. That means so much to say. I love that. His only complaint, just no Jade, no Azul. Camille's gonna hate some of the ingredients. I mean, I don't know how many bugs they might be using. Is he crying? Aww. He's like, it's okay, it's fine. I was separated from my Oshi, but I'm okay. He's barely holding back tears. All right, I forgot we were still trying to get the music in place. Kitty doesn't want kisses, but he gets them anyways. That's some zeal. You are gonna get some kisses and you will like it. Goalie's definitely NRC student. He's just as dramatic as the rest of them, honestly. I mean, considering some of these guys, Azul, have their own spotlight that comes along with them, yeah, he's only a little bit dramatic. I feel like he'd fit very well on Pomfiore for the drama, but at the same time, he also seems to be the type of guy who doesn't really care about his appearance that much. Didn't get Leona. Gonna go for Jamil tomorrow. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear you didn't get Leona, but hopefully Jamil will be nicer. And then you'll get him early on. Oh, he at least seems like he's observant. Blah blah blah. He's trying to wax poetic, Leona. Just be a real doormat. Yikes. Okay, maybe he's open-minded. He's keeping his options open. Oh god, why would you make me why would you make me pick sides? Yeah, Leona is a little brutally honest. He does strike where it hurts, but it is also the truth. I don't know. I don't want to disappoint Scully. I don't want to pick sides, but I also don't want to disappoint Scully. Sure, yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm sure Jack has thought about this. Oh no, and then he's pulling the fake card. Oh, surely meeting each other must have been fake. Scully, okay. Put Scully on the list of Twisted Wonderland characters who missed the memo that this is not an Otome game. Because he is sprouting some lines that you'd see in the dating sim. Aw, smooch! Oh good gosh, oh golly. You're too kind, Scully. Wait, humor the guy. Don't come crying to me if it comes back to bite you in the tail later. Leona, this is my can of worms and I'm gonna lay in it. Yeah. I'm sure it'll work out. Bold of you to assume he went to that meeting. Yeah, no. Malleus never made it to that meeting. Scully did not make it to that meeting. Rook also did not make it to that meeting. Scully is so cute though. I'm like, I don't want to disappoint him. I like him. He's just been a fun guy to hang out with. Leona says as he lies through his teeth. It's like, yeah, we were totally hyping you up. Not doubting you in the least and what your plans are. No, no hesitations whatsoever. Yeah, he's such a sweetheart, especially compared to the other NRC guys right now. Like, I don't want to disappoint Scully. We can bully the other guys, but I feel like it's not right to do the same for Scully right now. Oh, here comes the NRC way of talking. Oh, that's sarcasm. Of course. I love how Scully also seems to kind of have selective hearing. Where he hears Leona being like, I'd rather spend time by myself. He's like, oh my god, bestie, so true. Spending time alone on Halloween is the greatest, isn't it? I was like, we're not on the same page here, Scully. Oh no, his views being challenged once again. Ah, group activity. Scully's mind has been blown once again. What do you mean? You have to celebrate Halloween with other people? Hi, Dragonheart! I see you drop by in the stream. Oh, finally we get the musicians. And you look and pulling any SSR cards. I pulled on the Leona banner. I haven't pulled on the Jamil one yet. I plan to, if it's up after the stream. Uh-oh. I don't think Scully's feeling too good, guys. His world has been shaken up repeatedly. He is shook. I think Jade says scares me like a smile, hides anything behind that smile. Yeah, that's Jade. He's world class in being able to say things sarcastically behind a smile and also lying through his teeth. I don't know. Are we sure he's okay? Like, should we check in on him? Yeah, he's. I don't think he's doing so well. I think he had like some earth-shattering revelations, and he needs to have a long session to think about it. Got pity broken by Ethel. Didn't want to melt. Oh yeah, yeah. Sevex will be the last one in the banner. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about Scully. His mental health does not seem to be very good right now. Oh, Leona, you never want to think about playing nice, do you? I swear, every single dialogue between these guys, it's just like the amount of sheer pettiness that's coming out. Oh yeah, this team is leaving a sour taste. Can we just hang out with Scully some more? Instead of dealing with the sheer passive aggressiveness. Like, this is a type of passive aggressiveness that puts mean girls in high schools and Victorian court nobles to shame. Just excited for next Wednesday. Oh yeah, the anime drops next Wednesday. Oh my god, so soon. Oh, I will be seated. I gotta figure out what time it comes on in my time zone to watch it, but I'm excited. Oh, chapter 8. Bum 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 bum. That's an interesting way of calling each guy. I'm sure it's kind of like just bum 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 bum, but it just sounds like going bum bum. You're a bum. You're also a bum, because none of you do jackass. None of you do jack shit. This Halloween planning is going nowhere. As a Floyd fan, is because he scares me. You know what I get, you know, girl? Is this what they call a fear boner? As they call it? Malic acid, salt put into words. That's all of their interactions in a nutshell. Yeah, we're literally just standing there being like, okay, I'm just gonna sit over here while you guys hash it out, okay? Uh-oh. I hope you guys know how to compose music. Hmm. Is Azul calling out Leona for being for being ignorant for overall generalization? It's like, I'm sorry, but not hashtag not all merfolk. Making assumptions about their race. We don't appreciate this the stereotype that you have. This is a microaggression, Leona. But that's like, I feel like that's for everyone. Have you ever met a person who dislikes music? Like, does that kind of person even exist? And if they do exist, I feel very sorry for them. Because they must be lacking some sort of vitamin or minerals or some aspect of their life that prevents them from enjoying music. The undersea cow. Oh my god, the sheer cattiness of it all. They talk like, honestly, they talk like the snooty nobles in those webtoons or manhwas. It's like, oh, is he perhaps tone deaf? Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to be ignorant of your lack of musicality. And then just like, you can almost hear that, oh, as they're saying these lines. Which of you has a better musical track record? Grim, Grim, you don't even play an instrument. What are you talking about? Why do the girls keep fighting? Yeah, says you. Excuse you? I have some musical knowledge, thank you. Can I compose a song? I've only done it once for the piano, but I was making shit up on the piano as I went along. It's more about ad-lib than actual composing. I have a big old palette. Doo-doo-doo. What? Bum 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 bum. What? What is this? What song is this? Or it's this pile of coconut song. Is it something I'm not aware of? Some are big, some are small. Some are medium size. Why are they singing about coconuts? Is this some coconut song I'm unaware of? Is this a Disney song? I was not expecting that to be a song from Leona, to be honest. I was not expecting him to start singing about piles of coconuts and how big, medium, and small these coconuts are. It's in Lion King? Okay, I was like, I don't remember the song. I was like, where was this in Lion King? I don't remember it. Coconut. Oh man. I had to look it up too. I don't remember this. Oh, coconut slush. Funny enough, it's like I enjoy coconut water and coconut juice, but I don't like eating coconut. Or like, and I don't like coconut shaving. So I'll drink the liquid, but I'm like not as interested in the actual meat of the coconut. Oh, Zazu sang it. Okay, I was so confused. Some are big, some are small, some of them are medium sized. Oh, what a surprise concert. I've never heard it before. Wow, Grim, you don't know it? Just to mess with him. Wow, Grim, you don't know it? I don't know it either. I'm just pulling your chain. That's a children's song from the Coral Sea. Oh, wow. Okay. Just like popular children's song. Just like Yahoo. I guess everyone knows popular kid songs. Okay, have a good rest, Dragonheart. Thank you. Yeah, fingers crossed on the gotcha. Interesting. I wonder how the songs got over to both sides. Yeah, just get a Halloween coconut song. Just change all the lyrics to pumpkins. Oh yeah, that is very, very lively. I've got a bunch of lovely coconuts and they are standing in a row. It just sounds like a depressed merchant trying to sell coconuts, but he's not getting any sales. That is remotely similar. It's not a jaunty tune at all. It's lacking the liveliness. It's still depressing coconut. Are you sure about that? Are you sure it's the same song? Stepping through a fit about. They can't help it. They're just stuck in minor key. They can't help it if they can't play in a happier tune. The Korean, yeah, sax. Bass. Yeah, exactly! Everything's a minor key! And the chords are so discordant. I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Leona's coaching skills kicking in. I mean, you remember with the Portfest event when Jack and Ruggy were considering performing with the instruments, and then they realized how much they suck, and they're like, yo, we cannot perform this in front of Leona. He is going to skin us if we do. So I guess, yeah, Leona would not enjoy, even if he hates putting himself to work, he doesn't want to see a shitty performance either. Which is kind of like, I feel like the same with Vil. Vil's kind of the same, where it's like, oh, you guys, absolutely horrible. I'm gonna have to teach you a thing or two, so that I don't have to listen to this horrible, horrible tune. If I get publicly humiliated, Leo, they know he has some beat. They're like, yeah, there's no way we can hold up in a spell drive game against Savannah Claw. Have you heard his VA singing? Of course, he's particular about it. I mean, honestly, I feel like everyone's VA sings to an extent. Everyone's a really good singer. The bar is set stupidly high. I don't know. Are we actually making progress? I can't really tell. I can't really tell. Oh, I gotta do flight lessons. Right, that was the one lesson I didn't do. I did every other lesson. Alright. Flight lessons. Let me put these peeps through flight lessons. Because funny enough, yeah, guys, so the only lessons I don't do are flight lessons, as you can tell. I'm so bad. I feel like I never really have to do flight lessons. I just throw all my mats into it. Instead, I basically just grind history lessons and alchemy stuff, but it's like flight lessons? I'm just like, whatever. Take some items to level up instead of, you know, me actually going through the flight lessons. I just leveled them up. Yeah, like I'd be like, oh, I want the vignette levels up. I just throw items to get the vignette levels up. Like, I don't need to put them through flight lessons. So this was not really necessary. But apparently I have to do it. Because I saw like I had to do 25... yeah, alchemy and 25 history, so I guess I just have to make sure to do 20 of these, and then we can continue and be Gucci for it. Yeah, I'm thinking, so... I'm trying to think of when the next book comes out. Or, I mean, like, yeah, for this event. I have to double check the schedule, actually. Actually, I might look at that right now. I'm almost like confused when the schedule is. Let me check. Where's Let's see. Twisted Thrills, Classic Chills, Part 3. I want to see when Part comes out. They release so many news. I never know which one to click on a website. Where is it? Where's the schedule? Nightmare. Okay, that's. I'm seeing. Okay, that's the gacha. I was like, there's literally 10 articles on this website. Okay. Book 4. Okay, so we are book 3. Book 4 drops on the 27th. Okay, book 4 drops on the 27th. That's on Monday of next week. And then finally, book 5 drops on the 1st of November. Interesting. Okay. So we will be getting book 4 shortly, and then book 5 comes a little later. So which funny enough, it basically be like, yeah, more Twist stream next Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after that is what we're gonna be looking at. Hopefully it's done before October is finished. Yeah, I feel like they literally moved it right up to the last day. Like book 5 drops November 1st, like literally after Halloween. So I kind of expect as much. This is what happens to Twist every year. So we're just going to have Halloween spill into November, essentially. No, I want to continue, guys. I'm not done here. They're like, oh, your vignette is forever full. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not done yet. And then it kicked me out of it. Okay, let's go back. Taking flight lessons. Okay, we'll continue with that. I can't wait to pull for Dawn Armor Silver. Been saving up for him. Oh yeah, because I guess I wonder if they'll release the next storybook part. I think it's very likely they'll release the next story part in November. But I feel like November has like a bunch of stuff that could happen. Like if they want to release the story part and they want to put in a event in there, they could, in theory, do it along with 2 birthdays, but it would be absolutely killer for me. That's the only downside. November, if they do that, it would be absolutely killer for me in November. So I'm a little bit scared. But it's November 1st, it's fine. The Day of the Dead. Ah, okay. Yeah, we can still... It still counts, you know? It's still part of the vibes, the spooky underworld vibes. Ghostly vibes. But for me, I will probably end up streaming it on Tuesday, and then the following Tuesday after. Which it's just funny because I'm like, my October has been basically filled with Twist Wonderland streams. I was on a temporary break, but it's basically Twist Wonderland streams and the occasional horror games. So I'd see, maybe just stream some horror game for next Thursday. Because I'm like, it's the best month to play. I think, like, was it? I was thinking of playing... I was actually thinking of playing the horror game, Goodbye Sweet Carol. And, you know, it was one of the ones that I was considering purchasing to play it. But I have heard that there's a lot of, like, bugs. And that people get locked out of certain stages because of these bugs. So I was a little hesitant on picking it up until I know that those bugs are resolved. So I have to... I guess I'll wait on it and see. Review since I have exams. Oh yeah, I guess it'd be exams would be, I guess, in December. for most people. Right before the winter break. And then like yes, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Goodbye Sweet Carol had bugs in it, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to pick up the game until that's kind of resolved. I feel like it'd be interesting for you guys if you guys like the old like animation style for Disney. Kind of think like Alice in Wonderland, Snow White, like that kind of style combined with horror. Then like you might enjoy Goodbye Sweet Carol. So that's all which I'm like, it's also up my alley because I like both of those things too. That was a shame, but I'll see. I was gonna look on itch.io and see what other indie horror games are out there. We have exams today. Oh, okay, today. Well, good luck on your exams. Hopefully you're still studying. Stay on top of your studies. Before I sound like Riddle, being like, you must make sure you are on top of your studies. But it's like, I definitely don't miss exams, that's for sure. Sometimes I do miss school, but I think I only miss school because of the community and not really for any of the exams or anything. It's just nice having classmates and then just having people that you can just kind of talk to in the hallways or between classes. Because I work remotely, so I don't really have those casual interactions with people. It's not like I want it all the time, you know, because I do enjoy being by myself. But it was kind of nice, you know, having classmates where you just kind of are in the same classes together and you work and talk together. I'm sure I have enough stock knowledge, hopefully. But like, are you guys the types to study throughout? Like spread out your studying before your exams? So you're like, okay, I'm studying chapter 1 on this day, chapter 2 on another day? Or are you guys the type to like do the last minute pressure cooker study? Because I know some people actually perform better under pressure. It's like they need to have that time pressure to actually lock in and start doing their work and studying. Most of my classmates. I feel like that's bad if it's like a group project, but if it's just like self-studying. Like whatever works best for you, right? Depends. Yeah, I guess it's also maybe dependent on the course. Because I was the type to read ahead and read chapters ahead in the book or start studying basically like 2 weeks before my exam. So as early as I could. And then I study in chunks because of it. I just like split out my study in chunks. But I've had cases where I had too many exams close to each other and I'm just like, you know what, we're winging it. We're just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna study this and whatever sticks and whatever doesn't, well, c'est la vie. I'm too laid back to care. Riddle will definitely hate me. Everyone has different studying styles though. Like there's some people that just honestly, there's people who they go to class, never take notes. You know, they just sit there. It doesn't even seem like they're actually listening. They never take notes and somehow they like ace their exams and it's just like, it boggles my mind. I'm like, how do you do it? How do you remember all that? I'm a very avid note taker. I have to write things down or I will 100% forget. I have to have an agenda. I have to set alarms. I have to write stuff down because I know I will forget stuff if it's not written at some point. So like for sake of my poor memory, I have to do my studying early. But there's but there's been times where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna have to depend on my notes and hope for the best. Just gotta wing it. And drink more water here. I don't really take notes. My grades are high because of my presentations and other output. Yeah, I guess if you're graded on like assignments and presentations, or like little small quizzes as well. Some of my courses, we used to have like something where we do 6 quizzes or like where we're 4 assignments in a year, but we can basically drop one of the assignments. So like our basically if we get 4 assignments or 3 whatever quizzes and we do poorly on one, it gets dropped. So then it doesn't hurt your final score. Which is nice. A nice buffer to have. I never deliberately not do them. I'll still do them anyways, and then whenever they drop the lowest mark. For assignments. But I'm like, if you have not been able to tell, I am very much a nerd. I am an A+ student, honor roll. It is something I have never been able to escape. I am there. I am that person that sits in front of the class, writes all the notes, studies early, hands in my assignments like a day early. Like always try to get like the straight A's, like whatever Dean's List honor roll, because I feel like I just could not settle for less. Like it freaks me out if I don't do well. So perhaps it's just the perfectionist or tendencies that makes me anxious if I try to slack off. 50% of our grades are from presentations and outputs. I like doing solo because not anyone dictating me. Yeah, I was also a big fan of doing things myself, because I really disliked working with groups because I've been in so many bad groups. So like I've been put in groups with other people that just don't like the work they deliver just doesn't meet standard, I would say, or they're just really lazy and they don't really do their part properly, which drags me and the rest of the team down. So there has been one time in university where I had to actually kick someone out of my group because she did not do anything. And I gave her a warning too. I'm like, we have to hand this in like now, and if you don't give anything within the next 24 hours, I'm not putting your name on this group project. Like, sorry. And like I think she didn't. Yeah, I ended up doing her part, so we still did like the whole project, but I did her part, and I just like did not include her on the final project, and I was like, yeah, I told you. Like I gave a fair warning. You get off easy in art classes. You show off what you learn in your artwork. Oh, okay. I mean, art is like a very subjective subject too, right? And I'm curious, and like I guess you could do a group project in art, but it's one of those like, yeah, it is something I feel should be judged on an individual basis, because it's really hard to judge a group art project, I would imagine. But I was like, wow, it's been years since I've been in an art class. I try to think about it, yeah, I don't think I've been in an art class since high school, because I think I was mainly in music. I was part of the music class, I was in the keyboard class, and then I was in the vocal ensemble class. So I was, and of course, you know, doing band and choir. So I was in a lot of musical related classes and extracurriculars, but not so much in the art section. But you need to know the fundamentals, and it's mostly solo work. Yeah, I would imagine that you'll need to know like the fundamentals and basics of, and like techniques as well. I guess it is kind of like music in that sense, right? It's like, yeah, you can all play the same thing, but it's gonna come out very differently depending on the person. Okay, we finished our lessons. We can finally get back in to Halloween Town. Group work is usually critique. I never really joined any clubs. I like joining competition. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Like sports or like arts or music competitions. I can't join competitions because I'm way too much of a sore loser. I'm not particularly good. Like in terms of sports, I'm not a particularly good athlete. So I'm usually not particularly good at it, but I'm also a sore loser. So I don't, and it's because of that I don't usually compete in a lot of things. Yes, thank God we have riddles and encyclopedic knowledge. Oh, India, are you ready to eat some boiled rats and skewered snakes? Oh boy, do we have a treat for you. Art, singing, quiz, beat, and more. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I don't think we ever had a singing competition or art competition at our school. Oh, she thinks highly of him. Spices. I'm also actually glad to have Trey and Jamil work together. I'm like, oh, thank God. I don't trust any of the other guys to cook this food. Thank God we have Trey and Jamil on the team. God forbid if Jade was there and Azul. I feel like we end up just eating poison. What did Leona gather? It's just a mystery, I guess. We will never know. He was out there gathering meat or game, I guess, but I'm just gonna assume it's like frogs, snakes, and like... I don't know what else. Spider tarantulas. Rats. Highly unsanitary though, so I don't know. Maybe snakes. Meanwhile, this idiot hanging out here. He's got nothing to contribute to this conversation. He's talking to typical guys with careers. Oh, riddle. A spritz. Oh no. Sometimes you just gotta wing it when it comes to cooking. I mean, he took the culinary crucible class. He was trying. He cut some onions and cried, but he was trying. Yeah, I feel like Idia just does not eat in the cafeteria at all. Too many people there. Other than cow's milk. Jelly drinks, powders, packaged snacks, and cup noodles. Oh my god. This man's eating habits. Horrible. Horrendous. Nothing but processed foods and liquid calories. I'm surprised he is so thin and bony, but maybe it's because he doesn't get any nutrition at all. Even Trey is mad. Idia, you're committing such a food crime in your dietary habits that even Trey is angry at you. Oh yeah, this is the most disapproving I've ever seen Trey. This is like the look when when you do something really bad as a kid and your dad just gives you this ultimate look of disapproval. This is what it feels like. You'll never build your jaw muscles? Why the jaw muscles specifically? Besides from, you know, yeah, that's not the point. We're talking about all the muscles, Trey, not just the ones where your teeth are. Don't let him get started, Idia. He's very particular about everyone's dental hygiene and dental health. Yeah, it's empty calories. How's Idia not keeled over? Honestly, I'm surprised. It's like he that's why he's so pale and bony looking and has zero stamina. He doesn't eat any proper food. Yeah! Cuisine is all about eating tasty foods. Blue plate special. Man, you calorie counters. Hmm. Salisbury steak. Okay, so Riddle like meat pie is very British of him. Trey eats Salisbury steak. I mean, that's also tasty. Juicy ground beef. Mmm. Rich thick sauce. What do you mean indigestion? It's tasty beef. It's tasty protein. Every day. Well, I mean, it's just it's just a phrase, you know, that they say. I don't know if I've actually had a Salisbury steak. I've made my own like Hamburg steak using like the Japanese recipe version of it, and of course like a regular steak. I don't know if I've ever actually had a Salisbury steak. Idia is allergic to protein food. That's why this man has nothing but bones. He's got no meat on him because he doesn't eat any protein. It's a figure of speech. Hmm. Making something simple like croquettes, as if that's easy. True, it does take some prep work. Deep fried food does take quite a bit, especially croquettes, because then you'll have to like cook the potatoes, and peel the potatoes, mash them up, and then add in all the other ingredients, and then you have to like roll it up with, you know, what is it, like flour and batter, and then make sure it all stays compact as you deep fry it. Croquettes take work. Plus cleanup is annoying with with anything deep fried. It's trying to like get all that, clean up all that oil. He is allergic to anything healthy. It does seem like it, to be honest. That may be true of. Yes, hello, Mercy. Yeah, one day Idia will eat something healthy. He will eat like a piece of broccoli, and then, I don't know, keel over from eating that one piece of broccoli somehow. You have to pay for cafeteria food or NRC provided? I actually don't know. I'm actually curious if the cafeteria food is part of their tuition and they just eat however they want, or if they have to pay for each dish. But I feel like it's kind of hard. Like, how would you price all the food in the cafeteria if it's like kind of self-serve, right? Like a buffet style? Unless you like just take a plate and then they charge you by the plate, maybe? I have no clue. I feel like it's part of your tuition. Yeah, you gotta be crispy. Oh. Did she make like a little lunch for Jack one time? What? No? Who said anything about Jack? Oh, girl. The little skeleton's got more game than us. You guys aren't even trying! India, why are you upset that a girl has a crush on the skeleton man? When you aren't even participating in this game? No one is even trying to impress anyone. Which is funny with this lineup here. Cause like, hey everyone, remember Ghost Marriage? What bearing do games have on this discussion? It's figure of speech riddle. No one's talking to girls. No one has everyone's got zero riz, zero aura. You guys don't talk to girls. But I'm like, India, should you really be the one saying this when like you were literally being kidnapped by Eliza because she wanted you to be her husband? He doesn't even like to leave his room. Of course, an extrovert like Jack has more games, yeah. India only talks to 2D girls. I don't think he talks to actual girls aside from his mother. But he, at the same time, he was the main... He was literally the groom in Ghost Marriage. So technically he does kind of have game. Like Eliza took a real liking to him. And we know how disastrous Trey was with trying to actually compliment someone and trying to sing. Oof. You want to put a spoonful of soup this color? It's not. It might not be that bad, Jamil. It's kind of like gazpacho, you know, like maybe it's the same color as a cold soup. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe it's got a lot of mashed beans in it or something. I was more like, why does your spoon have holes in it? Rock spoon? This is, we want the, yes, this is the, I'm gonna avoid getting poisoned spoon. Jamil does not seem all too pleased. Oof. Don't you forget. Taking one for the team. Is it? Jamil, are you sure? Oh. Oh, okay. You sly. You pretending. Oh, what a lie. It's like, yeah, this totally tastes delicious, as he totally didn't eat it at all. It's like, oh, thank God, I finally got permission to use the kitchen. Thank you for your sacrifice, Jamil. So we can all actually eat something edible in Halloween Town. It's okay, at least he took Sally's feelings into consideration. She is none the wiser, and sometimes that is for the better. I love how Bill is always just standing there watching over like a hawk, making sure Apple's on his best behavior. Oh, dyed curtains. How did the sauce get on the curtains indeed? And stained them 3 different colors. What on earth was Lilia cooking up? He's making chemical reactions in his kitchen that are staining curtains 3 different colors. Sure, yeah, exceptionally beautiful. Yeah, there they are. What do they look like? I mean, one of them kind of looks like you, Vale, aged 50 years in the future. Maybe 70 years in the future. I mean, with terms of, I'm sure the witches are very lovely ladies. Hmm. Oh. Hey, well, still a free broom. No magic. I knew there were larpers. Could you imagine? The reality of Halloween Town is like everyone's a Halloween larper. They're just role playing different roles, like mad scientists and witches, skeleton people. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We can't just use any random broom. Oh, you can't just pick up a sweeping broom like in Kiki's delivery service at the end of the movie. You know, she just like flies on one of those. Okay, Bill. Let's see you get on the broom then. And Malleus, yeah, you just do your thing. Why don't you get on the broom, Bill? Delegating to your freshman. Behold, as Sebek walks in to the task. Observe what? You're praising him for that much. He's trying his best. It's like it was yesterday. He was flying on baby's first broomstick. I love that. Three complaints against one compliment. Rude, overbearing, obnoxious, cucumber. But he tries to improve. I still love how Sebek is a cucumber while everyone else is a potato. Don't worry, boys. You'll get to fly other brooms one day. I love how Finkel is like taking every moment to be like, haha, yes, science is truly more superior than magic. Just a magical film, a magical ever cheese bag. Put all the plants in. He's literally telling, come on, Ethel! Is this all you've got? Have you tried vertically ascending? Why he's giving him a hype speech for the most random thing? Yeah, they're literally just trying to hang a banner up on the tree, and Sebek's like giving a rousing speech like they're soldiers off to take revenge on their enemies. Oh. That's a horse. Oh, I'm sorry that they made this sack of hay to be an incorrect model of a horse. Got 3 jades, 1 pole. Ooh. That's a good luck. That's a good pole right there. Watch him throw my wedding poles. Or maybe it's a prelude, you know, 3 jades to lead up to the main wedding pole event. Is that a prop Jack used? I remember Jack lighting himself or something on fire in the beginning of the movie. You're kind of a... Oh, Apple! Oh, Apple coming in with a direct remark. Oh, you tell it to him. Oh, Apple puts his foot down. Only kind of insufferable, that's too kind. He was putting it nicely. I love that though. He just got real tired. I'm sure like everyone got like tired of like Sebek's antics, and then finally Apple puts his foot down and be like, yeah, Sebek, you're kind of insufferable. We kind of can't stand your ass. I was like, ooh. Meanwhile, Bill and Malleus are like concerned onlooking parents. Yeah, it's like they're like, oh, I'm so glad our kids are playing along well, until one of them starts hitting the other and it's like, well, never mind. Black and green. I mean, even Silver had enough. Yeah, that's true too. Even Silver had to be like, step back. Like, you're kind of not being cool right now. It's funny to hear other people call him out. Oh, Scully, what are you doing? What are you cooking up? What are you plotting? I almost forgot about Scully for a moment, but I'm like, oh yeah, guys, we did not check up on him. He's doing, who knows what he's up to. Okay, maybe this Halloween planning is actually coming along. At least he's aware of it. It's funny how he's aware that Sally is constantly poisoning him, but he still eats the food anyways. Who asked that? It's like, hey, you're not plotting anything, aren't you? Oh no, teehee, I'm not plotting anything at all. As if she would tell him. It's like, oh, thank God, we can actually have something edible. If you say so. Why are you making a competition now? Oh man, the kids are fighting again. Says the third years never cooperate in the slightest. It's like none of you have any right to call out the other person. All of you are flawed. All of you are such hypocrites. So hypocritical. They're all black pots, honestly. They're always calling out each other, but then it's also like outing themselves. And then tomorrow, it's finally Halloween. It's almost upon us. Let's finish strong. Hand upon the best Halloween show ever. As whatever Scully is doing. He's telling you. What? What's wrong, Zero? Who's stuck in the well? Or is Zero attached to Leona? A merry game of chase, Leona running around. Aw, go play fetch. Oh wow. Why do you keep coming back? Because you're tossing him things! He's playing fetch! Halloween's almost here, but mostly seeing Christmas stuff. Yeah, it's I do see Halloween stuff around, but honestly, if I go into like the Costco here, you can already start buying like Christmas decorations and Christmas trees. And Zero's like, do it again! Throw the bone! I'm not sure that's a step up. Used to celebrate more when I was a kid, but nowadays Christmas has taken over. The Philippines, so our Christmas starts at September. Oh, yeah, that's like a really, really early start. I guess, yeah, when I think about it, when I was overseas living for a bit in Taipei, I was there for Halloween. And yeah, Halloween wasn't really, like, they still sold Halloween decorations and stuff, but it's not like people really decorated their place. I did go to amusement park though, because the amusement park, if you wore a Halloween costume, you can get your ticket half price. So I just slapped together a like casual pirate Halloween costume and just went to the amusement park with some other girls. I'm American and some businesses have Black Friday in July. Yeah, anything to get more sales, I guess. It's kind of weird to have a Black Friday in July when you're like, the whole point of Black Friday is that it is supposed to be in November when, you know, Black Friday is meant for people to get rid of their stock, you know, near the end of the year. So it feels weird to be like in the midway through the year, like it's diluted the meaning. But I also feel like Black Friday isn't quite the same as it used to be. Like, people used to be intense, right? They'd like line up in front of the stores before it opened. People used to get trampled, stampede on, and like there's like fist fights happening at Walmart. It's like absolute like bedlam on Black Friday. Nowadays, I feel like no one really cares about Black Friday as much now, and there's good thing that there is less chaos and less casualties. But at the same time, it doesn't quite have the same, like, oh my god, you know, you can't miss out on these deals sort of thing. Halloween seems so taboo. Some see it satanic since most are, yeah, religious. I mean, I can kind of see that because I guess we think about what Halloween stemmed from. Definitely not as it's very much like a Western, I would call it, celebration that like Asia took parts of, but like aren't like necessarily like going super overboard with it. We should also celebrate Halloween as much as Christmas. I kind of miss just like, I haven't been, yeah, like I haven't celebrated Halloween in a long time. But I think it's because no one really has, like, no one really hosts Halloween events anymore. What is it? Why are you circling around? You want to play fetch? Aww. He's just looking at the faces. I wonder what it feels like to be looked by a ghost dog. Like, would it be wet? Would it just be dry but cold? It's like petting a ghost dog. Would it feel cool to the touch? Like, he doesn't seem to have any fur. Also see as Day of the Dead. Yeah, I guess with Halloween, it could be more of a low-key celebration than like a wild party. I celebrate on my own nowadays. Watch movies like Nightmare Before Christmas out of the classics. Yeah, I think like I used to pass out candy till in recent years we stopped getting a lot of children in our neighborhood, so I don't do it anymore. But before then, I used to like pass out candy and like carve pumpkins. But but nowadays, like I've always been like busy with schoolwork or work, so I never had time to carve a pumpkin on Halloween because it was always falling on a weekday, and I didn't have time during a weekday to do a pumpkin carving. Plus, where I live, there's a lot of raccoons and squirrels, so if I put a pumpkin out, the raccoons and squirrels will absolutely demolish it. So my pumpkin will not last very long if I were to set it outside my house. Aw, Trey wanted a puppy when he was a kid. Oh, his family never get one. Aw. Yeah, I can kind of understand that, but that's unfortunate. It's okay, Trey. Maybe someday you'll be able to get a dog. Blanche. They're scaring him. The candy goes on clearance the next day if anything is left over. Yeah. I used to like look out for, you know, when chocolates get sold the day after Valentine's Day or the day after Halloween and Christmas. But I find that the stores nowadays, they tend to clear the shelves very fast. So if I don't immediately go the next day when they discount the chocolates, they just like within, I would say like 3 days, they've already cleared out that stock and like brought in new things. So it's like I would have to go super fast if I want to get any of the clearance items. Because I guess they just don't want to keep it on the shelves, even if no one buys them. I love how India is instructing on like ways to pet animals. I know he likes cats. Fully transporting hundreds of videos playing with dogs. He's just watching like cat and dog videos. I mean, he's got like, I guess he kind of got mechanical dogs. And Zero's like, nope, I do not like those vibes. He bolted. Yeah, where's Scully? Yeah, India talks big like he's an expert and then ends up immediately spooking the dog. We're so close. Haha, haha. What's Scully doing? Oh. Have you seen the face Idia makes in trying to pet Grim in his groovified alchemist card? Yeah, I did. I remember. He just looks so looming. He's got his hands up. He's looming over Grim. Yeah, I'd be spooked too if I was a small creature. Oh, Sally. Yeah, we'll eat later. Okay, that one is for Jack, especially. And the bittersweetness. I love how he smirks when he says that. It's like, haha. Yes, bittersweet love. No, Graham, please. It's okay, Graham. You don't need to know. Oh, we actually got to see inside of Jack's house now. No, not Zero's dog bed. Oh, hello, Scully. I love. Oh god, okay. Hmm. Okay, Scully. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Scully, don't do it! I'm a little concerned. I gotta charge my phone. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, he's snapping. Uh-oh, he's losing his mind. Jeez, okay, well then. He's starting to get into his Delulu state. Oh, it's gonna crash. Imagine marrying into a leech family, but you're a straight man. A lot of antics. Just kind of, you just gotta roll with the punches. You just gotta learn. You either learn to join them or just roll with the punches. Jeez. That sounded like such a loud door opening. Grim, you can't come here to eat air. I'd like some bittersweet air too, that's alright. I can't believe you actually came here to eat his food. He's just, no. He's just getting harassed. Oh, yeah. What? Eh? Ah, Grim! You're a pumpkin! You're a pumpkin! You are! Oh my god, you just turned my cat into a pumpkin right in front of me. Put it in a bag. Scully, we weren't even on to you. Grim is so slow and oblivious that he literally did not need to do that. You just outed yourself. Why would you do this? No, I won't tell anyone, but why are you doing this? Oh, and the kids. Where are we going? Oh my, a true Halloween together? Is this a date? Well, this is a first. I never had anyone specifically ask me to spend Halloween with just us two. Oh, Zero. We made him sad. What a way to end it. Funny thing is, like, okay, I guess he turned us both into pumpkins, or just Grim as a pumpkin. I'm not quite sure. Are we a pumpkin too? Maybe, I assume. It's like, oh no, I guess we have no choice. We have to go along with Scully and spend time with him on Halloween. What a terrible fate. It's just us and the pumpkins. I mean, like, he still seems to be, like, quite still his gentlemanly self throughout all of this. So I don't quite mind. I mean, yeah, he is kind of plotting something potentially sinister and whatnot, but I feel like he is not a big of a threat as like honest fellow like Ernesto was. So I would still, you know, go along with him, to be honest. Yeah, we're like, oh no, yeah, Mr. Kidnapper, don't hurt me. Oh, how dreadful. I have separated from the others, forced to spend time with Scully. Oh, what a terrible, terrible thing. It's not like I didn't ask for this at all. Yeah, unlike Rolo or Ernesto, we're just like, oh, it's just a Halloween date, you know? I mean, I guess the worst you could do is turn everyone else into pumpkins, I guess, but his magic has to have a limit, so... For now, I'm just gonna think of it as a Halloween date with Scully. I do love how expressive he is, though. Seeing all his different expressions and his sprites, they seem so lively. That's really fun. And he also has a lot of cute expressions as well. So I guess, yeah, that ended in book 3. We were like, okay, something's up with Scully. We knew it was coming, and then no, he's now crashing out, and he's taking us along for the ride. Don't get me wrong, I like Scully. I still think he needs to have some sense smacked into him. He does. Like true NRC fashion, we have to beat the sense into everyone. So eventually we will have to do so. We'll have to use our fists of logic on him. But before then, we're just kind of chilling with him for now. He's so expressive. It's sad he's only a Halloween character. Yeah, I want to see him more, even outside of the event. So it's... You would have been such a fun addition to have at Ramshackle. Like, if we could get more people into the Ramshackle dorm, like, he would be a perfect addition to Ramshackle. So it'd be really funny, actually, if we could get the Halloween characters in Ramshackle. Could you imagine just like us with Graham, Rolo, Ernesto, and Janelle, and Scully all in the same dorm? I feel like it'd be an absolute disaster, but it'd be so funny. It'd be like it's almost like a sitcom setup. But I would love that. I'd be like, Scully, you need to join Ramshackle. We need to be besties, because he's so fun. Knocks I'm sensitive by kissing him on the cheek and doing his job. Yeah. You know, he's with his gentlemanly self. Like, we will just handle things the proper way. It's only natural that I return the same amount of affections that he had provided. It'd be an actual dorm too, numbers. Yeah. It'd been really cool to see that. Oh, I want to pick up my Azul card. Nightmare, yeah. Let's get Nightmare Suit Azul. It's really funny because he does kind of give off Finkelstein in his outfit here, especially with the long black gloves. Nice. We have added him to the collection now. I need to go check. Yes, we're gonna check out the mirror as well. Because we're gonna try for Jamel and Jade here. I got 2 keys, so I'm mainly aiming for Jade. So nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy here. So hoping just for SR Jade. And maybe see if we'll get Jamel if we're lucky here. In Part3, I'm trying to say the free thing is the honey jug. I just forgot the name. Oh yeah, the honey jug. I feel like there's like that giant honey jug that I don't really see very often. Alright, let's try and get Jade here. Just the SR. That's all I'm asking for. I mean, Jamil card is nice. It's kind of cool seeing him with with his hair let down. Because I don't think we really see Jamil with his like full long hair very often. He usually has it in like braids or some other style. But I love how like flexible he works with his hair. Ah, Jade! Yay! Okay, we did get Jade. That's good. That's what I'm going for. His sleepwear. Oh yeah, Jamil's sleepwear has his hair down as well. I want to go with Jamil, but I don't think I can afford it. Is he though? Is he really? Jade's being nice, only because he's an SR. When Jade is an SSR, he is such a little shit. But as an regular like R or SR card, he seems to be like whatever. So surprising, okay, yeah, because I only really wanted the SR Jade. So SR Jade, I got exactly 1 copy of him. So I'm like, you know what? It's still something. I will take it. It's the only SR in this poll. But I will take it. There's a card where Jamil has his hair in a bun or ponytail too. His front profile was nice. Yeah, he does. It's kind of cute actually, seeing him tie up his hair in different styles and fashions. Same with Jade. I kind of like seeing him with slightly slicked hair. They look good. And yeah, Jade is a little shit. Jade causes me so much grief in gacha, especially on SSR banners. So at least he came on SR banners, but he always drives me insane on SSR when he is the SSR. I pull for Jamil and risk not having pulls for silver. Ooh, I just do like one or two 10 pulls usually. 30 pulls max is what I aim for, because yes, the rest of my gems. Oh, I can actually have enough to combine keys. I should do that. But I usually, yeah, I'm gonna hold out for November, because that's when the birthdays are starting to roll in that I want to pull on. So I want to save for that. And I also want to see what events come up, because if Eternity Float event is coming, assuming they do, I really want that card, and I would actually prioritize that card over the birthday cards if that event is coming. Same if, well, I also really like the silver card, to be honest. I really want the silver card as well. So it's hard. If I maybe put less into the birthdays and more into the event SSRs, because I'm still like kind of at whatever on Platinum Jacket. On the JP side, I really like the new set they have on the JP side as well. My gacha addiction, I feel that. The gacha addiction is real. I don't really like Jamil as much as Silver. I'm frustrated. I'm saving up for months now. Yeah, it's really hard because Twist is always releasing such nice cards. Like, they have such nice designs. The cards are really good. Sometimes I just pull for a card because I'm like, I just like the way it looks. I never even look at the card and what it does. Like, I don't pull for meta in the least. But it's just mainly, yeah, I pull for my faves and I pull for how nice the card looks. And most of the time, the cards look amazing, so it's always so hard to avoid pulling on anything. That's why interactive fan videos as a broke college student. Yeah, it's good to know your limits and, like, gacha responsibly. Like, I have, like, my kind of, I guess, budget for gacha. But I would say like this year I've been spending a lot less on gacha, so I haven't really been doing as much paid roles as I was doing before, because I'm like saving up for other stuff. So I have to like really limit myself on what I can pull. Event SSRs may stop rerunning after a while. So yeah, it's hard to, because like there's cards where I'm like, yeah, I never managed to get them, and I know I'll never get them if they stop rerunning. I pull for my faves. I was loyal to Malleus, but that guy really makes me hit hard pity. Azul, Idia, and Floyd. Oh, kind of in comparison. That is kind of interesting. Yeah, because whenever I pull for the Tweels, it's always Floyd that's nicer to me somehow. Like Floyd, between the twins, it's always Floyd that usually comes to me earlier or comes to me like first, compared to Jade, who always like makes me hit pity like 90% of the time. Azul is kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes I get Azul, so other times he makes me hit pity, so he has his ups and downs. Jade likes seeing you frustrated. I feel like he can sense it. Just through the screen, I can imagine his face, that smirk and sneer he has as he watches me struggle and put more gems into the gacha. He is smirking. He's like, yeah, I need to see you suffer for my banners. Well, yeah, Floyd is kind of nice. I guess Floyd comes when he feels like it. He likes rage baiting. Oh my god, yeah. Jade is such a shit starter. He is truly like a rage baiter. Floyd is also a rage baiter too, but that's only because Riddle is so easy to rage bait. Jade just kind of like stirs the pot whenever he can. Ozil's a businessman from the sounds of it. Yeah, it's Azul, I do have to spend gems on him, but I feel like he's not as harsh as Jade is. Jade looking at us as we trash talk him right now. Yeah, well, he knows. Maybe I want him to hear. Yeah, you know, your birthday's coming next month. I hope you're ready. I feel like you could trash talk in front of him and he'll just be like, he'll put on like a fake expression of being wounded, but you know he doesn't give a shit. I think Flo has tried to rage bait MC before, but it doesn't work, so he gave up. MC is too nice. I feel like MC is too nice sometimes, so Floyd's like, oh, it's not as fun compared to Riddle, who flies off the handle. You might take that as a compliment. You got 3 of him in a poll. Yeah, here you are now. Like, yeah, Jade, you know what's up. He relishes in all the chaos and the frustrations. It is, I remember having some particularly bad polls on his birthday banners in the past. I remember, I think it was one of like the first or second year on his birthday where like I was struggling so much polling on his birthday banner. I actually had to step outside my house and take a long walk because I was like I was molding. I was like so mad. I just had to like just go out, just leave my house and take a walk to like walk it off. Because I was so pissed at his banner. Well, he's nice to me most of the time. It only takes me 1 to 2 pulls. Oh, he's nice to you. That's good though, if you're in his good graces. I'm jealous of that. Jade's an SSR sadist. He is. He honestly is. Jade is top tier sadist. Which is funny because I feel like I usually 9 times out of 10 I never really go for the sadistic or sadist characters in anime or games, but I don't know, Jade is a little different. He's kind of like the exception to that. I make the MC sarcastic a lot when talking to characters trying to egg them on. It's a nice sarcasm. It fits right in with NRC. A lot of the guys at NRC are such like sarcastic little shits. Going for a walk, good idea. Let's go collect mushrooms. Totally not looking to continue to rage bait. I can totally see that for Jade though. Like, you get so mad talking to him, you just try to leave and like go out the door and walk, but he's totally the type of person that he'll see you walk out the door and then follow you and then just be like, what? I was going in the same direction. Is there something wrong? Can I not go in the same direction as you? It just pisses you off even more. Like, you're trying to get away from him to calm down, but then he's just like not letting up. It's kind of, I feel it's like this is probably what Riddle feels every time he interacts with Floyd. Like, he tries to avoid Floyd and you know, like you can tell when Riddle interacts with Floyd, he's like, oh, it's Floyd, and then he tries to, like, you know, be calm and cool and collected about it, but as soon as Floyd opens his mouth, Riddle just like goes from 0 to 100 immediately. Like, no, he's just too easy to rage bait. I have a love-hate relationship with Jade since I hate his personality, but he's nice when I fall. You know what? He's probably doing that on purpose. He knows. It's just like a Little Bean with Azul. Because I think out of all the Twisted Wonderland characters, Little Bean does not care for Azul, but he is the one character she pulls the most in gacha. So it's literally like desire sensor gacha at its pure finest work. Witnessing that in action. Oh, very eerily. We gotta team up with Brittle on avoiding the Tweels. It's hard when they're so tall, and then when they flank you on both sides, it's quite hard to escape. So they're just sneaky little guys. I'm trying to. I remember, yeah, because hopefully Eternity Flow is not next month. I have a feeling it might be. Because yes, as like I saw in the convo earlier, we're talking about Jade and Floyd's mother, who is very nice lady. I'm just more like, ma'am, you are certainly something for being able to put up with these boys. I don't know, being rage baited because I hate him, but he keeps coming when I pull, and I pull for others, they won't come home. Yep, that is gacha, desire sensor gacha. That is it. That is what is happening. The more you want a character's card, the less chance you'll get it, and the more you want to avoid a character, the more chances you will get that character's card. Always how it works. Tall means you just gotta kick their shins or jump very high and hit their chins. Yeah, I can imagine doing like the Super Mario, like wahoo, punch upwards, right up from like an uppercut. Sadly, even if I tried to jump that high, I actually don't think I could reach their chins. They're too tall. I'll need like a little step stool. It's like a little ramp I can jump off of to like give him a good punch. Please no, don't do the Eternity Flow. I know, I'm so scared. What if they do it next month? I'm concerned. But I feel like they just might do it. I don't know. No, wait guys, next month, I'm pretty sure next month is the board game club. So I am also equally screwed for next month with the board game club, because assuming they release Idia, then Idia's SSR and Tweel's birthday and Rook's birthday and then Idia's birthday in December. Like I can't, it's like no matter what, I can't escape it. I'm going to end up next month. I'm going to have an SSR banner or multiple that I'm going to want to pull on, and then it'll be the same thing in December, because as long as Eternity Flow is still up in the air, I can never fully let my guard down. So are you doing 2 10 pulls? I think I have to settle for the 1 10 pull. I do kind of want Jamil, but I'm really scared of November, so I'm going to actually save. I got my 1 SR Jade card, and I think that's it for me. I'm going to save the rest for next month to prepare for what may be coming. Yeah, I'm so broke next month, no matter what. Regardless. I swear I'll try to pull for Mal, and Jade will somehow come home too. He shows up when you don't expect him to. I remember pulling on someone else's banner, and then his dorm SSR showed up as a spook. Just out of nowhere. I think so too. When I started playing EN, I actually spent money so I could pull on the Octagonal banner to get Jade, and I did get Jade. But then in the next banner I pulled for, that was like someone else's banner completely, I got Jade's door SSR again. So I was like, Jade, why did you make me like... It's like, seriously? Like I paid money to pull you, and then you show up anyways on the next banner as a spook? I'm like, fine, I guess I have 2 copies of him. But he has, yeah, shown up in spooks before. Same with Floyd, he's been a spook. Showing up on like other people's banners. And don't get me started again on Hearts of Buell. I think you guys know Hearts of Buell is like the one dorm that spooks me the most. Especially Cater. I've got so many Caters. I still don't have J dorm or Zool. Floyd is everywhere though. Oh, interesting. Sometimes, yeah, you get one character that shows up more than the others. I think I still don't have, I think, Apple's SSR and most of Diasomnia's. Jade is more scarier than Floyd. That's why I don't really like him that much. That is so true though. Jade is actually more terrifying of the two. He's actually much more... He's more dangerous than Floyd. He's certainly... He's the type to get away with murder. So we cannot trust him. But at the same time, he's such a funny little guy. With all his mushroom obsessions and enjoying the mountains. Yeah, he got it from his mama, but even his mama is just like... She loves her boys, but Jade did like put her through some stress. He doesn't quite listen very well. Doesn't count when no one finds the body. Technically, yes. Yeah, you can commit if you're gonna commit the crime, at least make sure you don't get caught. And he's one that does very well in covering up his tracks, I'd imagine. So who else do we okay, we have Halloween on Ian, and then yeah, we're gonna have the oh yeah, cause birthdays are next month, but I highly suspect the second part of the Nightmare Before Christmas event on the JP side is going to be in November or December. And I'm going to be very interested in seeing what this year's Halloween SSRs are on the JP side. Remember what he did in Azul's dream? I remember he did Floyd so dirty in his own dream. I was like, oh my god, it was so funny. He's so excited taking those mushrooms. Since he does that in real life, he'll be arrested. Yeah, he was just like grabbing as much as he could. He was like, haha, it's a dream, so none of this crime actually counts. You can commit as many crimes as you want because it's all a dream. Hate to take off, my D show is up to start with y'all stream. Okay, take care, Saban. It was nice to see you. Catch you in the next stream. Hey y'all. Oh hey, Yessie. It's nice for you to drop in actually, just to catch you up on stuff. We basically went through all of book 3. So we went through all of book 3 events, and then I did one 10 poll on the Jade and Jamil banner, and I got 1 SR Jade. And then we just started talking about Jade and Gacha in general. So we just kind of just briefly chatting here. Never mind the potential trauma the dream leaves. Yeah. It's funny because the dreams the NRC guys had are much more coherent than dreams that I have. I have a lot of mundane dreams, to be honest. Sometimes in my dreams, I'm doing stuff that I already do in real life, so I actually get confused if I actually did the thing. Because in my dream, I'm like hanging out with like my friends, or I'm like doing homework. Like I'm just doing really boring stuff in my dreams. So, or like, sometimes I just have like weird transitions in the dreams, but nothing like super wild most of the time. Diasomnia are normal, I guess, except Lilia's dream. Lilia's dream was an entire war played out. I pulled 40 pulls on Leona and Riddle Banner. 11 riddle. Oh my, 11 riddles? Oh my god. 40 pulls and 11 riddles. Wow. I guess Riddle really wanted to say hi. I'm sorry on not getting Leona though. That is unfortunate. Yeah, it's just, you just had very, very warm reception from Riddle, clearly. Sounds like a Riddle harem. I don't know, guys. How would we feel about having 11 riddles in one room? I can't tell if that's more of a nightmare or a fun situation. That's a lot of riddles to correct me on my behavior. That's quite a bit. I like Riddle, but I think having 11 of him may be a little too much. I feel like he'll just I'll end up like doing something wrong, and then one of them, at least one of them, will catch me. Or maybe he apologized after his platinum jacket came at 100. Oh, yeah, when you're hitting pity, he's making up for it in SRs. I'll probably go crazy since I'm laid back like Ace. Oh yeah, you feel like you can't fully relax or like be a slob. Same thing like Vil. It's like, what's worse, 11 riddles or versus 11 Vils? It's just like, oh, how do you want to be critiqued? Ask me how many Malleus and Floyds I have. Just those two alone? Wow. Just like copies of their cards. I actually don't know. I think Cater is the one SSR I have the most. I don't know about SRs though. But I mean, like, the NRC guys are such a handful. I feel like having more than one of them is already a disaster. Honestly, I'm a people pleaser, so I'll probably somehow manage to follow those ridiculous rules. Oh, I wish you the best of luck in that. There's a lot of rules in the Hearts of Beale handbook. I don't even know the total amount. There's gotta be like a couple hundreds. I think I have more Deuce than Ace. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Deuce will be nice, well-behaved hangout. A room full of Malleus might actually not be that bad if you don't make any of them mad. I think he'd be pretty chill until he gets angry. I cannot imagine a room of a room full of Floyds. I feel like that's a disaster. They might be able to entertain themselves, but I feel like if there was a room full of Floyds, I feel like they'll think it's really funny and they'll like kind of play amongst themselves. But after a while, I feel like they get bored and they'll start like a battle royale. I feel like all the Floyds would just fight each other until one of them is left standing. Like, that's how I feel it's gonna work. It just turned into a battle royale of Floyds. Anyone but Vil, he'll judge me. But it will be like helicopter mom. Yeah, I mean, like, I think my worst thing is my posture. I sit so much at my desk, I'm going to like shrimp mode. I've got like the shrimp posture. That like, I used to have very good posture actually. But yeah, over the years it's just turning into shrimp mode, and it's really hard to correct it when no one's catching me on it. I managed to follow my friends' rules. I'm sure I can manage riddles. Do your friends have that many rules? I can see Malleus making himself mad. How are you just having beef with yourself? I can handle riddle, but not Vil. Never once cared about my appearance. Yeah, it's like a different type of critique. like critique on appearance, posture, you know, like etiquette. I don't know, I feel like, yeah, for me it's ever since COVID, I think I've put less work into my like makeup for sure. Like I use like I would say since I work home, since I like work a desk job essentially, and you know, during the COVID period of time, I think, yeah, I definitely don't really put on as much makeup, and I don't really change up my clothes as much anymore. I've just gotten really lazy, I guess, with fashion. I still like to like get new clothes and you know, dress up here and there, but from day to day I don't really bother with changing up my outfits that much. It's just everyone kind of just seems like they gave up on it. Plus, where I am, it seems like most people don't really care about fashion. People just go out in their pajama pants and joggers, which, like, okay, I'm not at that level. I don't think I could go out wearing my pajama pants. I cannot bring myself to do so, or just leggings. But, you know, casual jeans and like t-shirt or long sleeves is like good enough. But I'm not at like, yeah, pajama pant level. That's a little too much. Even if I'm just going to Walmart, I'm not gonna go there in my pajamas. If anyone wants to take on my skin or hair, good luck to him. I mean, I wouldn't mind a skin consultation from Bill, to be honest. I've been like fighting acne like my entire life. I feel like it comes and goes in waves, and I'm just like, Bill, please give me please give me the good stuff. Whatever good stuff you've got in your Palm Fury basement, I'll take that. It would work on my skin. I'll take the Floyd juice, I don't care. Whatever works. Just hand it over. I'll give it a try. I'm too lazy, and I'll probably drive Bill crazy. It's all about the self-improvement, right? He's a stickler for that. He wants to do it for your own good, but it's sometimes you don't really need that advice, especially if it's unsolicited. If you're asking him for advice, cool, but he's just critiquing you. You're like, I did not ask for this. Tried a lot of things for myself, but nothing really worked out. So good luck, Bill. I remember trying to curl my hair. The hair defied everything. Yeah, my hair is it's very hard for it to keep in shape. Like if I wanted, yeah, if I have the same thing where if I want to curl it or if I want to do something, style it, if I don't put in any hairspray, it just like undoes itself throughout the day. So maybe I need to put some more hairspray. But I think the only time I really style hair is for my cosplay wigs. I use like a strong hairspray for that, but I never use them myself now that I think about it. Yeah, I should actually experiment more. Go back to like actually just like doing some experimenting with hairstyles and makeup. I used everything and still went straight. Yeah, it's like when I tie up my hair. Every time I try to tie up my hair is pretty fine. So I have to use very strong elastics, because if I don't, the elastics will slip out of my hair. So it's hard to actually tie. So I don't really tie up my hair very often, because it's... Or if I do, I have to use like clips, because the elastics alone won't hold it up. Yeah, well, you can't win. Yeah, I totally feel that. I actually tried the lazy way of curling my hair. It was like, I feel like this was like an Instagram or like TikTok hack at some point in the past, where you like kind of tie up your hair in a way and as you sleep, and then in the next morning you like undo it. Like it's basically like you tie your hair into like 2 braids, and then you kind of roll them up into side buns like Princess Leia from Star Wars. And then you sleep, and then the next day you're supposed to like take them out so you get like natural, what they call like beach waves or something. So I used to do that, and I'm like, oh, it looks kind of cool. But the problem is that when I do that, it's really hard to sleep because I'm a side sleeper. So if I do my hair like that, I can't sleep on my side, and it's like harder for me to fall asleep. Otherwise, I mean, it gives me nice wavy curls if I can actually put up with it. Wish I can color my hair, but I can't since I'm still in high school. Oh, I guess it's like one of those things that your school probably doesn't let you. Lets you color it. I actually, yeah, I colored my hair before, but it cost so much money when I did it at the salon that I never did it again because it cost way too much. It was fun though, having a different color. I actually tried that when I was younger. My hair looked folded. Oh, when it kind of gets like a more like a crinkle cut to it, the actual waves. Yeah, I think what I had to like when I first take them out, it looks really poofy, like starts looking like Hermione from Harry Potter. But then if I like kind of let it loosen up after an hour, then it starts looking a lot better. But yeah, if I take it off right away in the morning, it just looks really bad. Our school is so strict. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Having to follow all the rules. But hey, at least you know, once you're out of school, then you've got all the world of opportunities has opened up on experimenting with nails and hair. I didn't dye my hair until college. Too much of a hassle. Yeah, I think for me too. I wash my hair a lot, so hair dye comes out really fast, so it doesn't really last a long time for me either, especially if I want to bleach it. Because I don't really like bleaching my hair because it gets way too dry. And then it doesn't, yeah, it gets really dry, and I feel like it's not really good for it. So I don't really do it very often. I don't to work yet. So I'm like, I wonder if I think, yeah, when I dyed my hair, it was, yeah, a couple years back. So it's, I never tried to dye it myself. Like, I went to the salon to do it because I don't trust myself to dye my own hair and have it turned out properly. My hair is a definition of fun police. Okay, that's a description I haven't heard of. If I dyed my hair once, actually went well. But to color it back to black because of the rules. Yeah. That kind of sucks though, that you're not able to, you know, have some freedom with experimenting with that. Especially, you know, you want to do your nails or you want to do your hair a little different. Go from Jamil Jade to 60 pole, all the way to 100. Oh, 11 Jades, 1 Jamil. Man, 11 is your lucky number tonight. You should buy a lottery ticket if you gamble. And if not, just, you know, maybe write it down. Your lucky number 11. Yeah. 11 riddles, 11 Jades. That's the secret. That's the secret recipe right there. But at least you got Jamil. So still congrats on that. You got him at the end. So it was, it seems like quite the struggle along the way. Do lottery on November 11. Yeah. It'd be it's be the lucky number now. And 1 tray. Oh, interesting. Oh, right. Yeah, you can still get the cards from the other banners, even if they're not on the current one. I keep forgetting that because, yeah, it's like the Halloween shared banner. I'm not sure about pull on Sebex though. I might have to end up skipping Sebex one. Though, I mean, I'll still get the... They'll pull on SR card, but I don't think I'll be going for Sebek. 11/11 is Pocky Day? Oh yes, it is! It is Pocky Day. I remember Pocky was like, so... It was like such a huge thing. Way back when I was in middle school. I think Pocky is still popular, but I don't really see it as much anymore. Or I don't really see people like going, oh my god, Pocky, like they used to. Maybe because there's so many snacks now that are available. Man, I want to pull for Sebek, but I'm broke. Yeah, there's still time. You can save up, try to get your keys. I'm trying to collect all the single keys and make them into one big 10 pull. Yeah, in Japan, 11/11. It's not like an official day, but 11/11 in Japan, informally, it is Pocky Day. So I think like wherever the Pocky companies are probably very happy to celebrate that day, and people tend to draw a lot of fan art involving Pocky on that day. You can grind. Yep. That's what dedicated Twist players do. I'm so bad. I have not been keeping up on my JP account, so but the grind is not looking so good on the on my other server. You mean Glico? Yeah, I think is Glico the only Pocky brand? Because I was thinking Glico, but I wasn't sure if there's other Pocky as well. Because I know like Korea has Lotte. And then like they have kind of not really Pocky, it's kind of like their own sort of like tasty stick snack, like the Peperos and the Pretz. So there's, I guess, yeah, I don't know, is there another brand besides Glico? Or maybe they are the sole Pocky producer. That looks pretty handsome, but I never admit it when you can be, you know. Yeah, I really like Sebek's look when his hair is not slicked. Like his look in book 7 and his knight armor. I really like Sebek's hair when the way he looked in his knight armor when it's down. I think he looks better when it's not slicked up. No, Glico is a company that made Pocky. Okay. I wasn't sure there's other like off-brands, but I guess if Glico has the monopoly on that. Because yeah, I guess Korea's got their own version of it. But I find now that I can't... I used to enjoy the chocolate Pockies, but now I feel like the chocolate is too much for me. But I enjoy the more... I would say like premium flavors, like the almond crunch or other like the matcha green tea flavors. I think he looks better when he's not bursting my eardrums. He's literally the type of guy you're like, oh, you're cute when you don't open your mouth. He's cute when he's quiet. And then he ruins the mood when he starts yelling. But in those short few seconds, we can enjoy him. But okay, I think now it's a good place for us to stop for the night. I'm probably going to get some rest on my end. And so I wish everyone a very good night. Thank you all for joining me on tonight's stream. It was fun going through book 3 together. We're gonna see what Scully is cooking up next week, because I feel like Scully has a plan, but it's not very thought out, to be honest. He seems to kind of done it on the spur of the moment. So we are gonna continue our date with Scully next week, and then we'll see some other games I'll stream. You're dumb, but lucky for you, I like dumb men. I feel that. Okay, yes. Good night, everyone in the chat here. Yes, prepare for your school and exams and your work. Everyone, get some good sleep. Stay hydrated. And until next time, I'll see you all later. This is Koamio, locking out. Bye bye, everyone.